can you please do me a favor before you go
What up?
and tell people why you use the term monkeys? Because first of all, if it don't apply, let it fly. I don't know why people are sitting here offended because you use the word monkeys when you don't know none of them.
Yeah, well,
like Kabini, why are you please, baby girl? You one of my favorites. Why are you offended?
You know the she's offended because she's finding some type of correlation between what I'm saying and herself. And people do not like when you hold the mirror up to them. They don't like that. If you're polite,
why do you use the word
you're kind, you won't do that.
Why do you use the word monkey? And when you say that, what are you referring to?
What do they say? What's one of the oldest adages about monkeys? One of the oldest fucking things you heard from his early
no evil, say no evil, speak no evil.
That's it. Not images, sayings.
Hold on.
Monkey see,
monkey do.
Monkey fucking do.
Right.
So if you are a person, see, the thing is, man, your subconscious has that in it. It has that in it in its databanks. So whether you're consciously thinking about it or not, your subconscious is aware of that, and it's aware of what that means. Just like it's aware of all the other shit that you're doing that you think nobody knows you're doing.
Right.
Your subconscious is aware of that. So at any point in time, if somebody throws a rock and it hit the dog, the only dog that's going to make a sound is the one that get hit. So if I say my rock in this particular instance, as far as this individual and any other individuals who responded to that, and that's on purpose. Like if they're not aware that I use the term monkey on purpose to get under their skin. Because if you don't get under their skin, if you just want to stroke them, whatever, they don't pay no attention. They get a couple of strokes, they be like, yeah, he made me feel good, I'm going about my business. I'm not into that. I'm into wake the fuck up before you die in the dark. So I say monkey, that's my rock. Whoever responds, that's the dog that got hit. That's the dog that got hit. Because a motherfucker could come in, you know how when you was younger, the motherfucker said, yo, all these niggas out here, man, fuck all these niggas, I'll fuck any of these niggas or whatever. I was never the one that said, we talking about me? He talking about me.
Right.
Never.
I already know you're not talking about me.
Never. Because if you were talking about me or talking to me, you would come to me and say it. Other than that, you ain't said shit.
Right.
You ain't said shit.
I agree with you on that.
You know what I mean? So it's whatever. Stop acting like one. And you won't feel offended when somebody brings it to the forefront that there are people who act like monkeys, meaning that they do whatever they see. That's what they do. They don't have any inner direction. They don't have anything inside of them that they respond to. Everything they respond to is on the outside of them.
You know, the perfect example of that, how hip hop changed. Niggas went from the Jesus piece to now you see how all these niggas got the same goddamn font with the little choker chain. Y'all all got the same font. Like you can't get a different font, the bubble font. Monkey see,
you know why?
Monkey do.
You know why they can't get? You know why they can't get it? Because the people who make it, that's the only mold that they have because they're not real. I mean, that's not a secret, is it? Like. That's a thing now, isn't it? Like, it doesn't matter
if it's real or not. No,
if it's real or not. I'm pretty fucking sure, man, that y'all don't really think that people think that stuff. And when these niggas' jewelry sound like this. They be walking. You hear this? Gold doesn't sound like that. Gold don't sound like that. Gold don't sound like that. Clink, clankety, clank, clank, clank. That's not gold. That's not platinum. That's not even fucking silver. Okay. Don't sound like that. But okay, cool. So you're not throwing your money away on worthless fucking diamonds. Right. Diamonds are worth nothing. 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 They're not worth anything. Now, worth and price are not the same thing. Now, I know some of y'all are going, I know that worth and price aren't the same thing, but most of y'all don't know that, so don't act like you do. I teach. I talk to people all the fucking time. All right? I do this religiously. A lot of y'all don't know really basic fucking things, man. Yeah. For real, for real.
They don't know. A lot of these niggas be wearing fake jewelry.
Man, I could count on, realistically, I could count on 5 motherfuckers that wear as far as like these crazy pieces, like, you know, these Cubans, you know, that are like 20 inches long and that thick, and
yeah,
there's about 5 motherfuckers who have those and they're real. Just 5. Just 5. After that, I don't care how much money you think they're making. You got to realize these motherfuckers they don't come from money. They don't come from money.
Right.
They don't come from money. So you don't suddenly know how to buy jewelry and all kind of shit because you get a check. It don't work that way. They go to these people and they hope that these people are going to do them right, but these people don't have any respect for your black ass.
No, they don't.
So the last thing, remember, they think you're liquid money.
Yep.
Right? They also know that they see a bunch of the people whom you emulate that are wearing a bunch of fake jewelry. So they don't even have the expectation that you're expecting to have real jewelry. They just know you're expecting to spend some thousands of dollars maybe. And once you spend them thousands of dollars, that's your value. You don't actually know the worth or the actual value of the material you're buying. That's everything. Jewelry, clothes, car. Y'all don't know the value of anything because it's not part of your developmental education. You come from backgrounds where you never had anything, and then all of a sudden you go viral with some song, you get a deal, then you start making a couple of dollars, whatever, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? Well, you gotta go to the jewelry store. Oh, go see this jeweler, and the jeweler, he's the jeweler that rips everybody the fuck off, but everybody goes to him. So it doesn't really matter whether the jewelry is real or not. You never had real jewelry on in your life. You never touched real jewelry in your life. So it don't really matter to you. That's not a criteria you have. It's not like you're into jewelry. You're into attention. And what gets attention? Jewelry.
Right.
And whether it's real or not, it gets attention. And that's all they care about.
Let me ask you real quick. I'm really going to let you go. I know I keep saying that. You said diamonds ain't worth nothing. You seen Fat Joe's $4 million watch?
No. I haven't. What kind of watch is it?
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this.
I'll show you it. You want to see it?
Yes, sure. And see, the thing is, a watch's value has nothing to do with gold or very little to do with the metal, because the metal, gold, is rare. There's a finite amount of gold on this planet, right? There's so much on this planet, and that's all there is. So at some point or another, this person possesses, and that person possesses, and this person possesses. But then, long after you're gone, that gold will still be here, and whomever takes possession of that material will transmute it into whatever it is that they want it to be, whatever shape they want it to be in, whatever, and they'll be in possession of it until they pass away and someone else takes possession of it, but it's rare. So thus it has value. Platinum has value, but the metal.
Do you see that?
The metal, I don't see anything. What'd you do? You texted it to me?
No, it's on the screen.
I've been looking at a.
Your screen's frozen. I forgot. Damn.
Why is that? How come you can see me moving around? I can't see you.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm on. Damn, my phone.
Public. I don't get it.
You know what I'm gonna do? Look you see in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and you can just click on it, and you'll be able to see it. You see that?
I think maybe because Oh,
You
this
see the comment I just left?
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, click on that, and then it'll take you to it.
Okay. That looks like well, it says pristine, but it looks just like the
It's Pristine Jewelers. But if you scroll down, you'll see the watch more.
you know, it looked like the okay, I'm not saying
Yeah, it's pristine.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. You know, Joey's like my little brother. I love Joey and I'm proud of him. But the watches, the jewelry, watches in particular, the value of a watch is determined by what's on the inside. They're called complications. That is the machinations inside, the little mechanical wheels and all that type of shit, whatever.
Yeah.
The intricacy of that is what determines the actual value of a watch. Only our
So
culture.
you saying all these diamonds ain't worth shit?
No, they're not.
So why? So where's the 4 million value at in the watch?
I don't know. I don't know where $4 million is. I mean, you know, there are market values based upon demand, right?
Yeah.
Whereas there are certain values that are based upon the rarity. Gold is limited, so you know there's a market value based upon the fact that so many people want it, but
Right.
there's so much of it.
Right.
So the greater the amount of people that want it is, the greater the demand is, thus the higher the asking price can be.
I can't even tell if it's gold, platinum, white gold under this because it's all diamonds.
Well, you know,
I know it's Fat Joe. You don't want to say. So should I just leave it alone?
That's my brother. That's my brother. You know what I mean? That's my brother.
I ain't got no beef with Fat Joe,
Yeah,
but
man.
being the fact that you said you brought up diamonds and you say they're not worth that, it
No, they're not.
You got a $4 million watch, and it's nothing but diamonds. So if you say diamonds are
but the thing is that a watch can't be nothing but diamonds. A watch must tell time, and the machinations that enable that watch to tell time are where the actual value of the watch is. The most expensive watches, like real watches, they won't have any diamonds on them. There might be some gold, there might be some platinum, you know, palladium or whatever have you, whatever. But it's going to be all about the complications. All about the complications. That is the value of watch. And over time, you know, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, a well-made watch with, you know, a refined watch with a great degree of complications is going to be valuable regardless of whether it has diamonds or not. Whereas a watch that somebody paid, you know, whatever they paid for, that's just paved in diamonds, whatever have you. If the market, if the bottom falls out in terms of like people wanting diamonds and stuff like that, if that demand diminishes significantly, then the made up demand for the diamonds or you know, for any jewelry made with it is going to also drop. I mean, don't people know this though? Don't people know, like, who hasn't? I guess most people. There's a lot of people participating in things they don't have no business participating in. I wish that regular people would just go back to being regular people, man. Seriously, bro. Like everybody, like there's no I was bowling last weekend. No, you overextended yourself. You were not bowling. Bowling is a whole lifestyle.
Right.
It's done 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's nonstop. It's expressed in every aspect of your existence. There is no I was bowling Saturday and I went back to work at UPS Monday. You were overextending yourself. You're going to be paying for that for the next 2 months. You're going to try to recover from that. Okay. You and all your 7 workers, your 15 workers who got that table in them 2 bottles.
Right.
You're all going to be trying to catch up on your car note, catch up on your insurance, all that, whatever. And I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy yourself, whatever, but I'm saying you shouldn't delude yourself by trying to create a false narrative for a weekend excursion, just so you can feel like you're not being left behind by everybody else who's doing so fucking well. This nigga Joe just got a $4 million watch. Damn, man, yo, man, like do something, man, yo, we going to club this weekend, nigga. We going to club, nigga.
Yo, as soon as he bust out with that, and you know, I know it could be promo. This nigga could give him a bag to wear it for X amount of time. He could have blew $4 million on a watch. I'm going to say he's smarter than that at this point, at his age in his life. You know what I'm saying? But for the game, you know, you play those games like you were talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? It's a show.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, like when you brought up Mano and all of them, Lobby and all that, like these seasoned, mature, like, you know, those are my little bros. They're all like about 10 years younger than me, right?
Yeah.
So, and all of them come from struggle. All of them come from hardship and shit like, you know what I mean? So, you know, they're at this point at their age, they get the attraction of these kinds of things, but they also have priorities, and they know that shit ain't about nothing. But if you're trying to stay significant in a genre that is superficial, that is ignorant of all reality and truth, and you're trying to stay significant in that space,
then a $4 million watch gonna put you right back in that.
You gotta do stuff like that.
Right.
Other than that, you're gonna have to do the weird shit. You got to do the makeup and the cross dressing and saying things like, yeah, I'm a dope fiend and a sex fiend and a mindless shooter. Like they don't want to say those things.
Right.
They don't want to demean themselves as adults, as parents, and so forth, saying shit like, "Yeah, I take liquid opioids all day long, and somehow I'm able to, have a productive fucking career some fucking how. But I stay doped up, I stay pilled up, I stay smoked up and drunk, and and I don't know where my dick is. I'm sticking in everything that got a hole, and it's like they don't want to do that. So any component of contemporary hip hop culture that they can, take from and incorporate without completely undermining their brand and their being. Mm-hmm. You got to give them that creative license. So yeah, $4 million watch. Yeah, Lobby Boy. Yeah, trying to. Niggas got dreams and aspirations. They still trying to get money. They still have something to say. They still are talented artists. They're just trying to stay relevant in the contemporary culture. You know what I mean? But something that people wearing fake diamonds today. Kudos to those people, because you're a dumbass for giving these people thousands of dollars for they're shiny fucking minerals. They're shiny rocks. They're shiny rocks. They're not valuable. De Beers, that's capital D, small e, capital B as in boy, small e R S. De Beers. Look them up. Do some research. Don't just say shit because you heard somebody say some shit and think that you can just put these random comments up talking about things you don't know about, like somebody not gonna look and say, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You dumb as shit. You dumb as a motherfucker. But you think it don't matter because you're hiding behind some fake name. You stupid. And it's people are aware you're stupid. Trust me. Even behind your online pseudonym, we know you're stupid because you think that you're hiding behind your name, but whatever name you're calling yourself, what you just said gives it away that you're stupid. You're not really hiding anything. And if you keep on practicing being this way, at a certain point, you will become so proficient at it that you won't be able to do nothing else but be stupid. Because you become proficient at that which you practice. What you keep on fucking doing, you become really good at it. So if you keep on doing some dumb shit, you become really, really good at dumb shit. Okay? So diamonds don't reflect rainbows. Only white light. So when you see when people be
diamonds glistening
and it be purple, green, like all the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah.
That's not diamond.
Cubics.
That's not diamonds. Diamonds don't have It's only white light they reflect. They don't reflect blue and green and yellow, red. Okay. So if you want to know if somebody's diamonds are authentic diamonds, because there are machines. This has been around forever. There are machines that can make a diamond. Diamonds are created from pressure, coal, the mineral coal that motherfuckers used to chuck into the buildings when we were kids to keep the heat going. Coal pressurized in the earth with heat, and this is what happens. They become these shiny minerals. Okay. Now, at this point, man has created machines that emulate that process and create that same amount of pressure, that same amount of heat, and produce that same thing. But obviously, if you're not having to wait for the earth to do it and dig it out the goddamn ground, even if you do, I mean, there are places in this world right now, you can walk down the goddamn beach, man, you can see diamonds in the fucking ground. Y'all don't believe that because y'all don't have passports and you don't go no fucking where. That's why everybody in the world thinks that America is the dumbest, like populace-wise. They think we're the most, and they're right. We're the most ignorant motherfuckers on the planet, damn near. Because we don't know shit. We sit here in this fucking fiefdom and we act like we're at the pinnacle of society in the world. And even those who are representative of that, like they're a small percentage. They ain't the pinnacle of society, but they ain't talking about the majority of the people in this fucking country.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're not a part of any of that shit, you know? But everybody in every other country knows that the people here are ignorant as fucking believe everything they see on TV. Everybody knows that. There's not this degree of media in other countries. So in most other countries, like, you know, China and shit like that, whatever, they got all other shit going on. But when a person is out there, you know, trying to impress upon people that there's somewhere that they want to be, whatever, and you're an ignorant person and you're impressing upon the whole audience of ignorant people, it's a fucking circle jerk, my nigga. It doesn't add up to any goddamn thing. I don't know how many more decades it's going to take for people to figure it the fuck out.